Are you familiar with the concept of the pendulum technique when you're throwing your kicks? Hi, I'm Sensei Johnston, and today we're going to go through that pendulum technique and how you can add power to some of your kicks. Right? So what the pendulum technique is if you think of something moving in this fashion where it goes forwards and backwards, this is how one of the ways we generate power with our kicks in the martial arts. And this specifically applies with knee kicks and front kicks, right, where we're bringing our leg up, but our kick doesn't finish in that position, right? So as an example, if I were to do a front kick and I bring my knee up and I extend my kick there, right, that's only a part of the kick. I would consider that a beginner level kick, right? And for the untrained person, they would think that is good. That's a great kick. That's normal, right? But with the pendulum technique, we're swinging our hips, right, which allows us to add all of this extra power and momentum into that kick, right, and get extra reach, right, and distance on that kick as opposed to just keeping my body stationary. So something you can practice at home is lifting up your knee and pendulating your hip back and forth like so, right, and then throwing your kick, with this technique, right? So I'm not just bringing my leg up and kicking from here. I'm going to extend my hips forwards and back again. You can think of it, similar to a punch, right? A punch doesn't just go like this and stop, right? It's going to go and extend further through the technique. We want to go in a straight line from beginning to target. Okay. Same thing with the front kick. We want it to go in a straight line. We want it to penetrate the target. We don't want it to just stop on the surface. We want that kick to penetrate and go right through the target and back again. So as you're practicing your kicks, I would practice pendulum, and then thrust, right? Pendulum, thrust with that kick to get that extra penetration on the kicks. Another thing you can practice if you are doing front kicks is just standing up high on your tippy toes. That way you're on the balls of the feet. The balls of the feet, this is the position that we want our feet to be in when we do our front kicks. Kind of like, if you were wearing high-heeled shoes, right? We don't want our foot to be, this way. We want it to be extended straight out, right? So when you practice those front kicks, practice using that pendulum motion, extending, right? But then after you extend, bring it back and then down. That position of kicking and bringing it back, we call this the chamber position for kicking in the martial arts. And what that allows us to do is throw another kick, right? And so that way you can throw your first kick, rechamber, right? And throw many kicks after that, different kinds of kicks, because you've set yourself in this kind of chamber stationary position, ready to go. I hope that helps you out. I want you to practice those pendulum techniques at home and let me know how you do.